What's up guys, it's Punchy, and today we gotta discuss a pretty funny interaction that turns an otherwise slept on curse into something god tier. Alongside this curse with a very specific mantra, it's possible to deal bars of unpreventable damage almost instantly. Ever since its overall buffs that are really large, I do consider Curse of the Unbidden very powerful but never used. Just as a breakdown, in combat your M1s delete ether from your opponent to lock out mantra usage, and your critical attack is replaced by an infinite range counter that deflects anything and kills enemy pressure. Also, it's worth mentioning that countering any attack with Unbidden removes posture for absolutely zero cost, which is borderline overpowered, but I guess that's fair since we don't actually deal damage with the counter. Anyway, what can we do to melt players instantly with this otherwise harmless curse? So, the Unbidden counter freezes both players in place, stops all damage, and most of the time prevents the user from attacking. Many players in the community don't believe the counter is very good to deal damage since there is a delay between the stun and the next attack, so it's more of a defense than a setup. In my opinion, this stun is very good, and let's abuse it. By using the Frostdraw mantra Ice Cubes, it is very easy to set up our damage and instantly activate this move after a counter. Within this counter stun, we can shoot our cubes instantaneously without doing any animation, which doesn't work with any other mantra in the game. While both players are in stun, it's basically mathematically true for the Ice Cube attack to slam the enemy while they cannot react. It's very powerful and only works if our Ice Cubes are set up. The best part about this sort of combination is that it's essentially unpunishable and almost impossible to mess up. To confirm this damage every single time, you must spam your Ice Cube activation while the Unbidden counter is in the animation. So, if your counter lands, this animation cancels and the player is stunned, and your Ice Cubes will shoot out and hit them, but if your counter is whiffed or missed while you spam Ice Cubes, it's not going to shoot them and nothing is lost in this interaction. Also, it's kind of funny, if you miss Unbidden's counter, the end lag is almost non-existent, so you can defend easily without being punished. Anyway, the damage being dealt with Ice Cubes definitely varies on your specific build, but I noticed myself dealing upwards of 1 bar each to 500 HP targets. Honestly, I think it's fine because damage like this is basically free and unpreventable, so I'm not gonna get greedy. If you want, you can even consider this an ascended or advanced spit, since countering with Unbidden removes a ton of posture and the additional bloodless healing on your mantras is extremely busted since it's basically confirmed. I wouldn't consider this the only combo with the Unbidden enchant, but it's definitely one of my favorites. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below about this enchant and if it's kinda tough. Make sure to like and subscribe so we can hit 90k subs, and thanks again. It's punchin' time.